Hello, world. This is Steve. I know it's been a while since I posted anything on this channel outside of playing Kingdom Hearts stuff. So, to update everybody on my medical school journey, um, unfortunately, I just got rejected by my last school today. Um, Definitely sucks waking up to an email that was sent at 5:30 in the morning and hearing that you won't be getting into medical school this year. It's unfortunate, and it's one of those worst case situations where you apply to a whole bunch of schools, you put your best foot forward, and you just come up short. And it sucks. It sucks. It definitely sucks, especially because you don't get any of the money back that you paid. You don't get any of the time back that you spent stressing over all these different secondaries and applications. And oops, I got the Samsung S S3. Um, it definitely keeps my life together. But on a side note, my it was my alarm was going off. But aside from that, yeah, it definitely sucks. I wouldn't say that I'm sad about it because it's just been a long journey, all the way from last June to studying for the MCAT, taking the MCAT in September, and then applying, and then doing all these secondaries, and hoping to get an interview, and then spending more money and trying to still keep everything sane and stuff. But I think this time I'll try to again. I'll continue to document and try to keep like a weekly update. Uh, and looking back at it, I have a little bit more peace of what to expect with this whole process. Um, I come from a background of sports and I played football. I played football in college. You guys don't know about that. And it really reminds me of, my experience trying to go from being a college athlete to a professional athlete. You could do all the things in the world, but it really, and it comes to get drafted and trying to get picked up, it really comes down to the 40. And so the MCAT for me is the 40 in football. And, it's like the thing that they say when you're a player is, the 40 is king. If you run a 4.3, you're getting drafted. If you run a 4.8, you might have a chance if everything else is, spot on. And I think that's pretty relevant to this, to where the MCAT is its own little thing, and it doesn't necessarily apply to a lot of physicians, and you practicing, but the MCAT is king, and regardless of how you want to look at it, you have to get a score. You get that good score, you're going into medical school, within reason. But you get that 520, you pick wherever the heck you want. And so, with me trying to go through this whole thing, I tried to make myself as well rounded as possible. I had publications, I, did well in my classes, I did okay in the MCAT, but it wasn't stellar, phenomenal, or anything. Um, and, looking back at it, and just getting the responses from people, and, unfortunately, looking at MCAT Reddit, it's one of those things to where like MCAT really is king. You get a good MCAT score, you do well in the MCAT, you can pretty much write your ticket anywhere. And so that's just from my experience. I mean, I know a lot of other people have other experiences, and I definitely thank a lot of people for reaching out, because I have been pretty MIA, and it's good to see a good community of people that actually are interested in the stuff that I'm doing, either creatively and stuff like that. And so definitely this time I'm going to approach it a little differently, and I'll take better care of myself, and giving myself a little more time to study. I'm looking at the uh, MCAT dates right now, and you know, preparing for September 18th. That's when it happened again. September 18th is round two of tackling the MCAT. So shout out to Fighting Physician. He hit me up, Abraham. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. Let me see. One second. Crap, 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 crap. Yeah, yeah. So Abraham Lopez, shout out to Abraham Lopez for reaching out and hooking me up with some stuff. I'm definitely going to use that. And you know, yeah, yeah. Expect some new stuff from me. I'm coming out with a new book. Uh, I've been debating on if I want to make kind of like a MCAT pocketbook, and it's essentially you know, just a lot of high yield topics, but in picture form with pictures and mnemonics. And so I think I'm going to at least make it studying and then hopefully release it to everybody, maybe on Reddit or something. It'll be free. I'll post it on my Gumroad and kind of go from there. It's I think for me, going through this experience has definitely given me a lot more conviction. For those that don't know, I'm like dog sitting right now, so this dog is freaking tripping. But it's definitely given me a lot more conviction of why I want to become a physician. Um, I was working 4 jobs. Now I'm down to one and a half, kind of two. But throughout that experience, like I'm a personal trainer and I'm a visual artist or art director. And I've had 2 more projects that were released. But combining all these experiences in the sports domain, allowing me to, you know, uh, improve the lives or empower people's lives to, be better. Allow them to make better choices. And so, it's it sucks. It sucks because I'll have to wait another year. But I feel like this time around, I'm not necessarily in a rush. I feel like as long as I don't quit and I keep going, um, things will ultimately turn out for the best. So yeah, yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I'm just trying to be optimistic as much as possible because you can't. I can only control what I do and how well I can put effort into things. If I get a good test, cool. If I don't, I'll have to take it again. I'll take it in January. So so yeah, yeah, yeah. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll stay up to date. Okay, see you.